Good morning. Finally made it on close to time anyway. We'll just see how that goes. Got some work to do downstairs on the church's youth room, and we'll be doing that today. Our devotion this morning out of the open windows was entitled "The End is Near." I thought that was kind of interesting, and it comes out of 1 Peter 4:7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober, and watch unto prayer." R.A. Clark also wrote and entitled his the same as that devotional there, "The End is Near," on the same day here in November in his book. It says, "Ignorance is bliss. At least that is what they say, and we all know that they know it all. Ignorance may indeed be blissful while we are in a state of ignorance, but reality and the knowledge thereof was a way of shocking us back into the truth." Two men were standing on the road with a sign that read, "The end is near." For hours they withstood the stares of passerbys, and in many cases outright insulting comments. Each auto that passed by them was followed by the screeching of tires and the sound of crunching metal. One of the men said to the buddy holding the sign, "Maybe we should change our sign." "What do you suggest?" asked the other man. "I think something like 'Bridge out ahead' might work much better." There's a difference between the bliss of ignorance and the reality of truth. David asked God to take him out of the blissful ignorance and place him into the position of reality. In Psalms 39, 4-7, David said, "Lord, make me to know my end, and what is the measure of my days, that I may know how frail I am. Indeed, you have made my days as handbreadths, and my age is nothing before you. Certainly man is at his best state is but a vapor. Surely every man walks about like a shadow. Surely they busy themselves in vain. He heaps up riches and does not know who will gather them. And now, Lord, what do I wait for? My hope is in you." David asked God to make him to know the extent of his life. We are not eternal, and we all have our limits. We just don't like to admit it. We prefer the blissful thought that we can do anything at any time. Perhaps my age has something to do with it, but I'm more aware of my limitations now than ever before. Even with this truth in my pocket, I will need to pray as David did to keep myself in proper context. The conclusion that David reached was that life was very short. All that we spend a life gathering will be consumed by others. But the brevity of his existence did not lessen his hope. He focused his hope in God alone. Indeed, the end is nearer than you first thought, and the reality is that the bridge really is out just ahead. The good news is this: God has built a new bridge. The bridge across the chasm of eternity is Jesus. Here's my sign. The end is near. So is Jesus. Drive carefully. God bless you. Have a good day.